C3 contactor and overload. Your overload is just connected through your bottom ports. You're going to have to loosen them all off, 1, 2, 3, and you'll notice that this part will come out. Okay, it is also clipped in down here. It's hard to see with the light, but that little guy goes in there. So now you're left with just the contactor. Okay, contactor. Yours might look a little bit different, but they are all the same. So the first step I like to do is I will turn it on its side, take a permanent marker, and mark top, top, top. Okay, just 3 marks so you know the difference between the top and the bottom. Okay, flip it up. Get yourself a flathead screwdriver. I'm going to try and set this down. Flathead screwdriver right up in there. That part loosens up. Same thing over here. Just like that. Now inside there you got a little spring. Make sure that spring stays right there. And you will see the coil. The coil simply comes out. Just like that. And then you're going to take your new coil. Stick it back in the same position. And look at your top mark. Okay, you got a mark there. And then your new one, this is the old one, I'm just putting it back in, but your new one will not have a mark, but it'll have the writing. Okay, so make sure the writing, you can see the other side has no writing. Make sure the writing goes on the top with the other one. Okay, and then we're going to identify the top of our contactor. You can see that there's that mark. Make sure your spring goes right back in the middle. Snap it back in. Back together. And then you would have to put your overload back in by taking this piece in there and loosen up all your screws all the way. They're not all the way loose, they don't like to go back in. So make sure they're all the way loose, and then it will go together. Tighten your screws back up, and then put it back into service.